All right. Well, we are here for some Triumph and Tragedy, and it is the only game in my rather small collection. It's big enough for me because I work a lot. I want to play a lot of these games here. I haven't played many of these right here in the end, but we are done with Field Commander Napoleon. I lost the Battle of Austerlitz against the Russians. They took a spot where Napoleon was by himself, and he got captured. Campaign over. So instead of starting it all over again, I'm kind of like that way too. Even if I'm playing golf or something, I play honest. I don't swing at the ball three times and say I made it in par. I know some people like that. So, but yeah, I at the campaign instead of starting all the way over, I really wanted to get on this game. I've been reading on the directions here for about a week or two. On and off. I'm not like these players aid guys or Marco the Mega Wargamer who can play releases 10 games in a week. Oh my god. He's probably reading instructions as we speak. But I'm here. This is my third game. I got it all set up. This is a nice game. It's got all different kinds of aspects to it, but it is complicated. It takes a while. It goes long, slow. You got to go through a lot of card play, different phases, and stuff like that. And the military aspect of it really is, as a matter of fact, in the two games I played, my practice games, there was never a declaration of war. Where they were just, it's kind of hard. I mean, one of the victory conditions is a capture the capitals if you can get two capitals, but that's hard to do. It's almost easier to try to get the nuclear bomb. Excuse me, or get your victory points. First one of 25 wins. You start building up your industry and stuff, getting victory points. Maybe a little bit of the peace dividends. Most of the times when I get peace dividends, I've been finding they're zero, so you might be getting 2 or 3 victory points with those. And that's if they stay at peace. My last game, the West really was at peace. They really didn't do nothing. The Axis powers, Germany and Italy. Italy goes for Spain a little bit and tries to. This is where the main battle was, right around through here, between the Soviet Union and Germany. Nobody really invaded anybody else because they were built up like crazy. Now, in one of these games, I'm going to go ahead and declare war because there's supply aspects and everything else to it. And then you got aspects with the United States, but there were a couple practice games. But we're getting ready to go here now, and as a matter of fact, it is. Let me see here. Oh, I got them all set up on each. This is how I keep track of how it is. But the German player I'm sitting in front of, he's got the second player production. And right now, it is the first player production's turn. I'm keeping it. So I keep the card. You gotta have little systems on this. So each player's hand, I keep on their little card there. And there's all the units. Look at that. I wonder how long that's gonna stay stacked up. hit the table once. That's history. So that's about it. We got the American player up here. Not the American. I was thinking that's the American player, but it's the West. It really don't have much to do with the United States. They come in later in the game with enough influence to use their forces, but yeah, mostly it's Great Britain, France, Germany, and Soviet Union. So that's about it. Like I said, it's got a lot to do with these resources. Every time you see a triangle, that's a resource for that country. Try to invade, get their capitals, and they're all neutral. And if you invade them, you got violations of neutrality, stuff like that. Not too hard, Like I said, it's my third game, and I got it down pat. I'm ready to have me a real good game here. So, why did I stop the last game? I'm trying to think. It was getting on to, I think, like 43 or 44. Nobody declared war. And they were all built up. I was just, I made some mistakes with the United States or something like that. I wanted to get the full game in this time with everything understood, ready to go. No mistakes. You know how it goes when you're playing a game. You find out, oh, we've been doing that wrong. So this game here, no wrongs, and it's not that hard. It's an easy game. So we are all set up. Got the vault areas all set up and everything ready to go. So I'll give you a little drop in, but that's what we're doing down here in the war room section of Man Cave. Kicking back, really enjoying the time off, and before you know it, be getting that. I've been working a little bit here and there, maybe one day a week or so, just to kick back. My joy is kind of enjoyable, or excuse me, my job rather, if I could speak. It's kind of enjoyable, and I don't mind it. So that is it. we'll be back, and I'll let you know what goes on here, how this game progresses. What I'm wanting to do is I'm playing as the West, and there's a little bit of an element of surprise. I flip these units over, but then when I flip them back, my memory's so bad I don't know any of these guys, and I'm not really taking notes. I guess you could, but I'm just feeling it out in case I ever do get an opponent, or I play this in a tournament or at a convention. I have my little strategies. I want to see what goes on with each country to play them the best at their, like Marco says, best of your ability. And when it comes time to building units, in production, I roll dice, so there's just a little bit of element of what ifs in there. You could solo out almost any game, make it playable, to where it's not predictable. So we'll see how it goes. Let you know. Everything's good down here in the war room section of the man cave.